Shalom, shalom alechem. This is a video on classical Hebrew greetings, salutations, and gratitude for the beginner. So we'll start off with the first greeting. Hello, farewell, goodbye. And that is shalom. 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 Okay? 2 syllables and they're both long. If you need to know what long syllables are, short syllables are, pure long syllables, long tone syllables, and indistinct syllables, refer to the second video of vowels, part 1. And also refer to your PDF or book. Okay? Again, shalom. Shalom. Next one, peace be upon you. Shalom ALEKHA. Shalom ALEKHA. Shalom ALEKHA. And this is a greeting towards men. So I would not say this to a woman. I would say it to one man. And he would say it to me. Shalom ALEKHA. Now if I'm speaking to a woman, I would say, Shalom Alaik. Shalom Alaik. Again, Shalom Alaik. A woman would not say that to me. She'll say, Shalom ALEKHA. Shalom ALEKHA. Next, we have the response. So if someone says Shalom ALEKHA, I in turn will say ALEKHA Shalom. ALEKHA Shalom. It's the same thing when you hear it, if it sounds familiar to you, to Arabic. Assalamu alayka. Wa alaykum assalam. Assalamu alayka. Wa alaykum assalam. Same thing with Hebrew. Shalom ALEKHA. ALEKHA Shalom. If it is a man, he will say ALEKHA Shalom. If it is a woman, she would not say Alayk Shalom, but she would say ALEKHA Shalom too. I would say Shalom Alayk, and she would say ALEKHA Shalom. And yes, Hebrew and Arabic are close together in sound, okay? Well, they're both Semitic languages, so it's to be expected. Now, I'm a man and I'm speaking to another man. I will say, Shalom ALEKHA. If a woman and another woman are speaking, one will say Shalom Alayk, and the other one will say Alayk Shalom. That's the only time it changes. Now, if you really want, you can add, let's see now, the wow to make it and upon you be peace. Or and upon you peace. So if I say again, Shalom ALEKHA, wa ALEKHA Shalom. Shalom ALEKHA, wa ALEKHA Shalom. Okay? Same thing if it's a woman, Shalom Alayk, wa Alayk Shalom. Shalom Alayk, wa Alayk Shalom. Okay? For plural, peace be unto you, male, or mixed multitude, you'll say Shalom Alechem. Not Shalom Alechem, Shalom Alechem, Alechem. For plural feminine, and only feminine, it's Shalom Alechen. Shalom Alechen. Alechem, okay? Next we have how are you. These are more classical or biblical, okay? Now there's no such thing as a question mark in classical Hebrew. What was done, we use the hey as a marker. So hashalom lech and hashalom lecha, those would be how are you. So for a male singular, you will say hashalom lecha. Always refer back to the pages of the long tone, pure long tone, and the short tone and indistinct tones in your PDF, okay? This right here is a composite shoah. So it's very short. You wouldn't say hashalom lecha. You wouldn't say that. It's hashalom lecha. Or, colloquially, you'll say shalom lecha. You don't have to have the hey. Shalom lecha. Just in your tone, someone will know you're asking a question. But on paper, it's very difficult. To a female, a woman, singular, you will say hashalom lach. Or shalom lach. Literally, this means, is there or do you have peace? Does peace belong to you? Okay? When we get into possessive, you'll understand. But so far, this is what you should know. Now, in my response, I would say, Shalom li. Shalom lecha. Shalom li. Ve'ata. And you. Ve'at. And you. Feminine. Ve'atem. And you. Masculine plural. Ve'aten. This would be feminine plural. I know I'm moving ahead quickly and you don't see it here, but that's for another video. So all you should know right now, Hashalom lecha. Shalom lecha? Ken, shalom li. Yes, or so. I'm fine. Hashalom lach. Shalom li. Okay, so next one is a little twist. For those of you who know modern Hebrew and someone says mashlomcha or mashlomech, you'll know it's what is your peace or how are you doing or does peace belong to you, right? So that's a bit more modern, a bit, but sticking within the classical terms, you have this phrase right here. You have shlomecha tov. Shlomecha is your peace, your well-being. Tov is good. So I'm asking, is your peace good? Is your peace well? Remember, the hey indicates that this is a question. This is mostly done in writing. When I'm speaking, I don't need to, but of course you can say that. Shlomecha tov. Shlomecha tov. I went up in tone so you understand that I'm asking a question. When it's written, Hashlomecha tov. Hashlomecha tov. And this is the male singular. Female singular. Hashlomech tov. Hashlomech tov. Or Shlomech tov. In return, when I say my peace is good, I'll say Shlomi tov. Shlomecha tov. Shlomi tov. Ve'ata. And you. Ve'at. And you. Feminine. Next, this one is a bit more modern, okay? Now, we don't know for certainty if we said this when within those days, but going by what you hear in Arabic, the bottom one is more likely, okay? So if I say Boker Tov, Boker is morning, Tov is good. So we're not going to get in too much into structure of sentences. I just want you to breathe this in so you can understand it. So boker is morning. Tov is good. Boker tov, good morning. One would reply boker or. Boker or. Okay? That's morning light. Okay? Good afternoon. Har sohoraim tovim. Har sohoraim tovim. Har sohoraim tovim. Har sohoraim tovim. Or sohoraim tovim. You don't need a har. A har means after or later. So after, and this is noon, good. Notice it's different than tov. It's plural because this is plural. Ahar sohoraim tovim. Sohoraim tovim. Ahar sohoraim tovim. Sohoraim tovim. Again. Ahar sohoraim tovim. Sohoraim tovim. Next you have good evening. Erev tov. Erev tov. Good night. Laila tov. Or Layil Tov. Layil Tov. This one is not said. In rare occasions, you'll hear this. This one, yes. Okay, it should be there. Laila Tov. Laila Tov. Layil Tov. Next, thank you. Toda. I know you guys hear toda, but again, sticking with the classical sounds, toda. Toda. Notice how you have the DH, this is fricative. Toda. No thank you. It's mushed together. This is why you have this machef here. Lo toda. Lo toda. I know you'll hear lo toda. Lo toda. Lo toda. Lo toda. It's all mushed together. Toda. Lo toda. You're welcome. Now this one is a bit more modern. I haven't found anything in the Tanakh to suggest you're welcome. There is please. I'm not going to do that in this video. You'll have a separate video for those. I just wanted this video to be a bit shorter. So this one is a bit more modern. So no problem or you're welcome is allo zavar. Allo zavar. There's nothing. It's nothing. In be'adma. In be'adma. Okay? And frankly, most people wouldn't use this in modern Hebrew. No, they'll just say bevachasha. And bevachasha is please, and is also thank you, and is also here. We had na, and we had anna for please. Next, you have yes, so, and it's ken. Ken. Then you have no, lo, lo. After that, you have an, we. Of course, you have modern Hebrew. They say ve instead of we. So anytime you see a wow, it'll be a fricative v sound. We, an. And that's that. Shalom, shalom, alechem.